As inflation punishes Americans, Joe Biden lies and lies and lies.
President Joe Biden is in the middle of a victory tour over his supposed economic successes, but the numbers keep showing his arguments for Bidenomics are pure disinformation.
It's working, he crowed Tuesday to an audience in Milwaukee on a re-election campaign tour stop.
It's not.
For starters, average Americans are spending $709 more per month on everyday goods and services like food than they were 2 years ago.
That's an eye-watering $8,508 yearly bump.
Indeed, inflation since Biden took office totals 15%. Focus on daily essentials, like food, power bills, mortgages, and prices are up almost 25%.
Have wages and salaries kept pace?
That's a big no. They've risen less than inflation in all but 2 of the past 22 months. Blame Biden's drunken sailor spending, which sent an already hot economy into an inflation conflagration after he and his enablers dismissed and denied growing concerns, including from liberal economists, that Democrats' American Recovery Act risks spiraling price hikes. Yet for all the damage done, Team Biden can't stop lying about it. Last week, for example, the White House bragged that the Inflation Reduction Act, the greatest misnomer in legislative history, is already having a significant impact on American workers and families. Yet, in the same week, Biden admitted the IRA was actually all about green subsidies. And he's still aiming for inflation-feeding giveaways with his continuing effort to cancel billions in student debt, which is also a direct wealth transfer from the less affluent and less educated to the more affluent and more educated.
Biden's lies on the economy are nothing new. Witness his February claim that we created more new jobs in 2 years than any president did in their entire term.
No, those were jobs lost to COVID policy overreactions that came back during the long and tepid employment recovery he oversaw.
Seems the overall Biden strategy here just to lie and lie and lie as liberal journos sealclap, and figure everyday voters will buy it.
Huge mistake. Every trip to buy milk or fill the tank proves what a disaster Bidenomics has been. Then again, Joe and his advisors don't see that because they all have little people to do the shopping for them.
Are you fucking getting it yet?
Stock markets. Through the first week of September, the Dow Jones Industrial Average had 34 record highs. From Election Day to the inauguration, the Dow rose more than 1,500 points. It climbed another 2,500 points from Inauguration Day, reaching more than 22,400 in mid-September, a gain of more than $4 trillion in wealth since Trump was elected. The Dow's spike from 19,000 to above 21,000 in just 66 days was the fastest 2,000-point rise ever. The S&P 500 and the Nasdaq also have set all-time highs. On August 7, the Dow closed with an all-time high for the 9th day in a row, the first time the market has had a run of that length twice under one presidency.